Significant rain event through southeastern Australia. We'll get to that shortly. Firstly, though, it is the first day of December. Let's have a look back at November rain totals across the nation. These are the monthly totals. We actually saw above average rain through central Australia. We even saw over 50 millimetres, the darker shading there, through some parts of the central interior, over 100 millimetres through the far northern tropics. Rainfall was close to average up and down the eastern seaboard, a little bit hit and miss. A lot of the rain was from thunderstorms, so you have areas where there was heavy rain, that's the darker shading, and for example, a small part of the eastern Darling Downs there looked like it picked up less than 10 millimetres of rain. Rainfall was below average in the month of November for the far southwest corner of WA. The Gippsland coast and also most of Tasmania saw below average rain. These are the totals now just over the past week. We've had good falls from thunderstorms through northern Australia, through the central and eastern inland. That's up to 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. Over the past 24 hours, we've already seen over 20 millimetres in parts of South Australia and through Western Victoria as our major rain event commences. Now, we are expecting over the next few days up to 3 times the monthly average rain perhaps in northern Victoria and southern New South Wales. So generally in December these areas would average around 50 millimetres of rain. We're talking Wagga Wagga, Albury, Wangaratta, Rutherglen. This is the area where we could see well over 100 millimetres, possibly falls up to about 200 millimetres. And as a result, widespread flood watches have been issued along with the risk of flash flooding. Let's take a look at the forecast rain starting with Friday. Heavy rain, thunderstorms, flash flooding, all districts of Victoria and western and southern inland New South Wales today. Showers and storms moving through Tasmania and continuing through South Australia. And South Australia's already picked up some good falls and severe storms over the past 24 hours. Isolated storms through the NT today, the Kimberley, through far western Queensland. And showers and storms easing for eastern Queensland. This is a separate weather event. Still some moderate falls though along the central stretch of the coastline. Our rain event will peak on Saturday. A deep low travelling southeast over the southeast mainland. Heavy rain and storms northern and eastern Victoria and much of inland New South Wales. We could see 24-hour totals again up around 100 millimetres. For the Alps, though, over the next 48 hours, we could even see over 250 millimetres of rain. Notice that rain just cuts off through the central part of Victoria. Looks like Melbourne should see some heavy falls on Saturday, but Western Victoria will have lighter falls and just showers left over for South Australia and Tasmania on Saturday. On Sunday then, we expect the rain to ease back to showers for much of Victoria, New South Wales, but a band of showers and severe storms with flash flooding moving east through the inland part of Queensland over the weekend. Late Sunday should reach the Queensland coast and then linger on Monday as even a trough may form into a low by about Tuesday just off the southern Queensland coast. So the rain event will not finish early next week. It will continue for the eastern seaboard, but west of the Great Dividing Range, generally dry conditions returning by the early part of next week. Even on Wednesday, we could see some moderate rain returning with a low tracking down the coast, eastern Victoria, southeast New South Wales, and maybe even in the northeast corner of Tasmania. This is what we expect altogether over the next 8 days. WA is generally dry apart from the Kimberley, only light falls around Perth. For South Australia, 25 to 50 millimetres for the eastern part of the state. For Victoria, widespread falls of 50 to 100 apart from the southwest, and that bright red shows over 200 millimetres around the Alps. 50 to 100 widespread for central and southern New South Wales, but 100 plus for the Riverina, the southwest slopes, and we could see widespread falls of 50 to 100 millimetres for the eastern part of Queensland over the next week. As a result, flood watches are widespread, flash flooding also, and we'll keep you updated live on this rain event on Sky News Weather through Friday and through the weekend.